Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Beavers offense will have the first possession of the game. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So North Texas offense will get the ball for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. North Texas in the hurry up. It's reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're testing the right side here. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Beavers are marching down the field. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And the Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Fires into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Beavers!
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose. Touchdown, North Texas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 7, overdue. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the ground with the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Steamrolls his way ahead. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
North Texas in the hurry up. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it to the right. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ingram. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Gets it out quickly. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Now on 1st down after that completion. From the gun, running back on the move. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw if guys are...
Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, North Texas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They're bringing heat. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to the ground with the running back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. It's a draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Beavers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Complete to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. North Texas in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Give to the running back. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pulls it in. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what, I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
On second down, looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with second and 4. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Tempo and overdrive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 23 over Penn State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
He uncorks one deep. Snags it on the right. Off he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. North Texas in the hurry up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. He makes the connection. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Oh, it's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to throw on 3rd. Feeling some heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going with the ground game left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Back open in the middle. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Beavers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going for it all. Reels it in down the left side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, North Texas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Every time he's speak to defenses before they play this guy. They all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They cap that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be brought down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after him. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. He breaks a tackle. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Going up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 23 over Penn State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He's got it, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He's looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Pulls it in. It's Ingram. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He's looking for a man on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got his man. That should be the final play of the first half. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score. North Texas, 48, Oregon State, 31.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They're working that left side to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll go to the ground. Got enough space. Touchdown, North Texas. And the pummeling has started. He's quite familiar with the end zone, his 75th career touchdown run.
You know, we're in the era in college football where there's a lot of running back by committee. This guy has been the bell cow. He's been the focal point of this offense. To stay healthy, to be consistent, and to reach that number is ridiculous.
Right, it just shows you how special he is, because you're right. They want to throw it all over the yard in today's college football, but they continue to give it to him because he continues to find the end zone, and again, for the 75th time.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
North Texas, 55, Oregon State.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it at the 30. Afterburners coming. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
And the Beavers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas, 55. Oregon State, 39.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Hey, it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left. And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
It's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. He caught it.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to slam it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Touchdown, Mean Green. And the punishment has been extended.
You get down here in the red zone, you get close to the end zone, and you get goal to go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back, he does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. With jet sweep pass. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play. If
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Working that left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They move the tight end all over. The give to the tailback. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. They're trying to get to him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal. This one a 41-yarder. Splits the uprights. Good.
That makes the score North Texas 62, Oregon State 42.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll do it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
North Texas really has it going on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. Running with power. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Works the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looks as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
It's now second and goal.
Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. They're going to run it. And he's wrestled to the ground. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to punch it in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Leaves it with the running back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll give it to the back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Beavers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Backed up at their own 13-yard line, it's first down. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. Snags it over the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Line getting set on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the ground, he's got it again. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now on second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Now he's looking to throw it. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Kept it on the ground on third down, picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Makes one man miss. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Slings it downfield. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. They're going to throw it again. Quick strike complete. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it down. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And the Beavers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Complete. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Beavers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there and get the sack.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Working that left side now. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone.
Big stop, and it's a turnover on down.
They'll leave it with him. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Right down the middle. Got his man on the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. On the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Skips away from pressure. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Coming up on 2nd down as they try to hold this lead. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, North Texas! And the stomping has commenced. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was calling the Hogs in the pregame. They're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 35 to Georgia. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires on the move. It's caught. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll throw it on 1st down. Getting some heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack. And the Beavers will hustle to the line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The Beavers have this offense rolling.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
To the air on 1st down. Floating away. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a 1st down.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that 1st drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.